Thought that was weird.
Bam.
Chicka-bam, chicka-bam-bam-bam-bam. Chicka-bam-bam heroes.
Oh my God.
I got zeros. I got heroes. I got schmicka-limmy-licka-licka-lickin'.
I only got the zeros.
I needed to move closer because I remember that my microphone is on your table.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's weird.
Oh, yeah.
It's very weird, and
Can't you move to the side? No?
I could, but now I don't want to because I've spread out.
Okay.
Spread out.
Spread 'em.
eagle.
Yeah.
No, that's not a sound of an eagle.
That's a falcon.
What's that? Greek falcon. We fucked up the economy.
I did a pterodactyl. No, that's my grandma.
Sure. And with that, welcome back to the Sketchbook Heroes podcast with me, Elias.
And me, Robert.
So, Robert, what are we talking about today? Make it sound confident like it never does when I try.
Well, today we went to see a movie, and today we're just going to talk about that movie.
Wow.
Confidence.
Wow.
But yeah, we're going to freebase this episode.
Freebase.
Kind of like everything else that we do. No, we saw a pretty cool movie, and we have nothing else
to talk about.
So we're just gonna talk about the movie and then see how much we derail around said movie.
Yeah. Flip up, flip close.
That's all
the
you
episode.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So there you go.
Yeah.
Convinced? Yeah. So where do we
begin? I don't know. Are we going to do the how are you, how are me?
I don't know. Do we have to?
No. I have
Summer
nothing.
special.
Summer special, y'all.
Yeah. We're all feeling
That's
shit.
how you talk in the summer. It's my summer accent.
Yeah. Cool.
Thank you, Underverket, for letting us use the awesome equipment that we previously bought, but now you brought in better stuff.
Bigger, better,
rotor.
Flashier.
Rotorcaster. It's Australian, actually, the brand. Road.
How is that possible?
I don't know. I thought it was Norwegian or
Danish,
something, or Danish, or whichever language has the O with the thing in it. But it was Australian, and that was, fucked it up.
Okay.
But whatever you did last time, that's the accent. The Italian Cosby.
Oh, my Cosby. Yeah. So we made it this little thing. And
Australian Cosby from Italy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, let's not stay there. No. That's a bad place. So thank you, everyone, for listening. If you have the time, do rate the podcast, share it with your friends and all that jazz.
Put those stars on the Spotify thing.
Yeah.
5. Always.
And always 5, yeah.
You got 5 on it.
Shit, I don't remember the song. Skip-it-up-dooby-dooby-doo. Moving on.
Yeah. Intro? Intro away?
Go.
Yeah, intro go.
Intro
go.
Stupid. We wasted all the good stuff.
I know.
Artists of the world unite. Step out of your comfort zone into the danger zone.
They loved 80s cartoons. Even with beards and tattoos, you know they haven't changed at all. Filling sketchbooks every night, getting better with each line. Sketchbook heroes, imagination burning. Sketchbook heroes, sketchbook hero pick up. Sketchbook heroes, they don't seem to have any life. Sketchbook heroes.
And we're back.
As soon as I sat down, it was like, just blank.
Did you say something about blank?
Yeah. I got blank.
Yeah. So to I don't know, not keep you in suspense anymore, we watched Michelle Yeoh in
Everything.
Everywhere,
All the time.
all at once.
All at once. God damn it.
Everything,
Fuck.
everywhere, all at once.
Yeah. And that is the actual movie title. So yeah, look it up.
And spoilers?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Unless we kind of let's try to not spoil it in the beginning, and just
I think if
ease into it.
If you've seen the trailer, you're gonna know what the movie is kind of about. So we're gonna spoil it to that extent, I guess, as much as the trailer spoils, and maybe a few things here and there.
I'll try not to give away anything
major.
I think even because there are no big reveals. There's maybe one, and that gets revealed super early,
and it was
and
super
you kind
obvious.
of figured it out. Yeah,
super. Like I said it immediately, actually, but just to myself. but yeah, okay. Let's try not to spoil too much then.
Yeah. Let's not give away, comedic moments or like stuff that it's more fun to discover than while watching than us telling it.
Yeah. So then let's talk more sort of broadly around the theme of the movie and what it kind of is.
And I'm a big fan of Michelle Yeoh.
Same
because
here.
she was introduced to me through the movie Super Cop with Jackie Chan. That's probably called Police Story 4. 4.
Is it,
yeah.
Is it that
3?
late?
No, it's 3.
Okay, 3.
Police Story 3, I think.
I thought it was 2.
Came out in 90-something 3.
Pretty fucking awesome movie.
Nah, it's later.
Yeah.
90, who cares? And
is that the one where he sings the song?
No, that's First Strike. That's Police Story. Who cares?
Okay.
No, it's you're thinking about the High Up on High. Yeah, that's like the Condor movies. The Armor of God 1 and 2.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that's the second one.
Oh, okay.
Released in Who Cares?
Yeah.
But she was introduced in Super Cop, and she was I don't remember if he was the cop from Hong Kong or if he went to Hong Kong to work with her special elite force. They called him the Super Cop,
Yeah.
And they were training these crazy elite Super Cops there as well.
On those...
spinning around. And like, I think this one guy was kicking the other one as a demonstration. They were breaking bricks and shit. Like, it was over the top.
I haven't seen that movie in forever.
Neither have I. But I love that movie.
Neither have I.
Neither.
The movie.
No one's gonna get this joke.
I just sang the song. Come on.
High Up on High.
Yeah,
with
I know.
Jackie Chan.
Yeah, he always gets high. No, that's so bad. Sorry, Jackie.
The worst.
Sorry.
but that's where I got introduced to her, and then she popped up in
Crouching Tiger,
Hidden Dragon, Lee Mubai's love interest. But she is like she fights better than he does.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
So much better.
So he's the love interest.
Yeah.
He's
the
fights.
housewife.
Yeah, exactly. She's awesome.
Yeah,
like she's always been awesome. And her background is a dancer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought she was an actual martial artist.
No, she just fucking owned it.
Yeah.
It's insane. Or as far as I know. I think that's what I've read, though. Same thing with Zhang Zi.
Yeah. And Jackie Chan, kind of.
Yeah, but Jackie Chan did actually do Kung Fu. That's the thing in the Chinese opera.
Yeah.
Which is like basically what it is.
Yeah.
It's a glorified Kung Fu school.
Yeah.
With theatrics. And it's awesome that they managed to learn, to the extent where it's believable.
Yeah.
Whereas what we do in the West is like, when women are fighting and you're like, what am I watching exactly? Like,
that
but no, dude,
super duper wrong.
I know. And that's what I experienced, like coming from Hong Kong cinema to the Western version where women were going to do their own fights.
Yeah.
All we got was, weird stuff.
I immediately think of two things, and both are actually video game adaptations. One, Mortal Kombat, the first one.
Yeah.
Sonya.
Yeah. She does exactly what I'm
Sonya,
saying.
give me a break.
Yeah.
Snap.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Horrible.
And the second one is DOA.
Oh shit! But that's even later though.
I know,
like,
but that's very focused on the female
women
fighter.
Fighting, yeah.
But more just what do you call it when objectifying the women?
Oh, it's only about objectifying the women, and
just show a lot of skin and make those Ilias noises when you fight.
It's basically. But I think the DOA movie, the Dead or Alive, I think it was called. Like, it is only that. Like Mortal Kombat does have like a Christopher Lambert in it. God damn it! I should have recorded.
Never.
Yeah.
Never.
Apparently, that's like a thing we have to do authentically.
It's never gonna happen.
Never. Ooh, that was a long time ago. We did a nerver joke. I get nervous.
Longest fucking time ago in the Sketchbook Heroes podcast.
But yeah, so Michelle Yeoh hasn't had a Western movie where she's the lead. She's been in a couple of really crappy ones in Hong Kong, like Silver Hawk or
that's
whatever
right.
the fuck that movie was called.
That's exactly what it was.
It was? Yeah, but it was garbage. It's basically that Indian RoboCop movie with her.
And Black Mask, I guess, kind of. Like the Jet Li Black Mask one.
Mm-hmm. She wasn't. Was she in that?
No, but it's similar to that.
Oh, you mean? Okay, yeah, I get it.
Like an ugly suit, but cool fights.
I don't even think the fights were good.
Well, compared to a lot of the Western stuff,
of course,
it's a different level. It's always a little bit better.
Yeah, it took a while for her to get a movie though, like to get because she was in Shang-Chi that we watched.
Yeah.
And she is so epic. Like, she carries herself.
That was actually
so cool.
the only time that I sort of teared up a little bit in Shang-Chi was seeing her just getting more screen time, because it just made me so happy to finally see her again on the big screen after Crouching Tiger, more or less. Like, I can't think of any other movie that she's done in between.
In between there?
That is on the same level, I guess.
Where she would get something
like on the big screen.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm sure she's been on in many other sort of Western movies or maybe TV shows or something, but I've totally missed. I haven't checked.
No, she was in the movie that you and me watched, Level Up. She was the swords.
Yeah,
she taught him.
She was in there for 5 minutes.
Yeah,
not even.
Where she taught him the most pointless, like
the sword.
Yeah, the worst thing in that movie. Yep. Everything else I kind of enjoyed.
Yep. Man, I totally forgot that movie.
But that's what I mean. Like,
I still enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it a lot. Yeah. and the thing with that movie and the movie that we just watched that was like 1,000 times better than that is that someone just set out to make a movie that they themselves enjoyed, you know?
Yeah. And I think that is, again, it's kind of the premise of this episode.
Yeah.
It's really
creating for you and then hoping everyone else will like it, basically.
And Michelle Yeoh.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Creating for Michelle Yeoh. No. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that was
very good.
Sorry, I'm trying to get into it. Like, it's just not there. I haven't finished my Red Bull yet.
I gobbled my drink up immediately.
Yeah, but before we dive into the whole everything around it and stuff, just initial thoughts. What did you think of the movie generally? Like all in all?
Like, for me, it was such a fun trip. Like, it was like, it is exactly how to describe this movie. It was a fun trippity trip, you know, like.
Yeah, I think that's a perfect way to.
And the thing is, I've only seen like the first thing that came out of this movie, and then they tried to spoil it at the cinema when I was there last time, but I just like looked away. But that's exactly what I did. I just looked down on my phone, put on my headphones, and just like no. Didn't want to see, because I know that the second trailer that comes is the spoiler one. Yeah. So I just stopped. Like, I love teasers now. I don't like trailers.
Yeah. No, same. Like, I started watching the new Thor trailer again, and it immediately starts spoiling
I'm not
everything.
gonna ever watch that.
No. Now you know exactly what the bad guy looks like. You're going to know exactly what all the heroes looks like, what the whole story is about. Like,
but you get Doctor Strange, when we left the cinema and I watched the trailer that came after, they spoiled. I didn't even know who the bad guy was. I didn't know anything about anything. And
now they just...
But they spoil the ending, the surprise. You know, the part where we were like, "Wow!" You know, like, they even ruined that part. Like, you get to see it in the trailer. Why?
That's how they get people to go to see the movie.
That's the dumb people.
Yeah, but that's how it is these days. It's all about, like...
I hate it.
Yeah. Like, this is what you're going to watch. Like, pay money to see this.
You know what I liked? Something that Drew Struzan said when I watched that, the man behind the poster.
Did we post that in the Discord? Maybe that was my job.
Probably forgot.
If it was my job, I don't remember. Definitely forgot.
Maybe I pasted it in the episode description.
Yeah, cool.
If I didn't, I didn't.
Yeah. Note to self.
Note to self. No, but what he said was like, I don't draw what happens in the movie. I draw like the feeling or he said so, he put it really well, but he was basically just telling you what the mood was, what to expect without drawing what's in the movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Trying to get the feel for it.
Yeah,
exactly.
but Back to the Future is so perfect.
Yeah.
And every time they just add another character, but he redraws the whole thing,
Yeah.
And
they didn't even have that as like the finished idea when they did it. It was just like, okay, let's do another poster. What are we going to do? And they started from scratch thinking of new ideas until they just went back to that original and just like, well, fuck it. This is perfect.
Yeah.
Put Doc in there, the new car.
Yeah. New car.
Perfect.
And just keep going. Yeah. And you can see the car is slightly different every time.
Yeah. It's brilliant.
It's brilliant. Yeah. It's such a fun, like not only the movie gets like a, like a second part, but the poster gets like a build on as well.
Yeah.
Like it gets like a bit newer.
And again, it's like, this is exactly what you think it's going to be.
Yeah, it is. It really delivers.
But you don't know what's going to happen, but you want to see it because, well, it's the exact same thing, but a little bit better, or a little bit more. But what was I thinking of? Drew Struzan. Yeah, exactly. Like just having Michael J. Fox do the, like it's just a second from the movie. Like he's just standing there looking at the watch and he's about to go. Like there's so much momentum in that poster. Sorry for getting totally hanging up on that poster, but it's so perfect.
No, but
it's one of the posters that like immediately pops into my head when I think of Drew Struzan because it's so iconic. It's got the car, it's got Michael J. Fox, and it's got him looking at a watch. That's the movie.
Dude, it is so good.
Yeah.
I love those posters, and if I could get one of those originals, that would be so epic.
Oh my God.
They were really expensive.
Yeah.
And sold out.
Yeah.
All the good ones are sold. I checked which ones were there. I can't afford any of them.
Yeah.
Not even if someone paid me double of what I got on this last gig, I would not afford any of these. They are very,
they all belong in a museum now.
Yes.
Like Indiana Jones.
Man.
Yeah.
And Indiana Jones is like a second one where you get a lot, but don't know anything about the movie.
Exactly. Yeah. No, so cool. And he more or less invented that style of posters too. Just the whole stacking of different things in different sizes, but making it look perfect.
No, he's a legend when it comes to that.
And similar to that, I would say that's also the movie here, like kind of.
Oh, yeah, but that's the vibe that I get, that somebody had a vision. And when you see the movie and, all the crazy stuff gets revealed, like, it is such a, like, that's not a movie producer coming up with that. Or, like, it's not like some corporate executive something.
Yeah.
No, these are just dumb ideas that could have been born on this show, basically.
Yeah. It felt like they made a lot of stuff up on site.
Dude, it just felt so crazy.
What if we do this?
But there were so many moments that were not what I expected them to be, or like, oh shit, they went there. Like I did not expect this movie to do anything of the sort.
No, and that's so it's not a spoiler, but
that's why I don't want to say it because I got caught off guard. So let's try to keep it a bit spoiler free for a little longer, and then we can sort of spoil flag.
Yeah. So I guess like all I wanted to say was more. I can almost compare it to like a Rick and Morty.
Oh, that was such a good comparison.
Because it's so, like, just the way everything happens in it, kind of. Like,
agreed.
I mean, hopefully that's not too much of a spoiler.
I don't think it is.
Hopefully that will want you to go see it, dear listener.
No, but if you've seen, if you've seen the first trailer or teaser or whatever the fuck it is, you've already gotten that part.
Yeah, if you think that looks interesting, just go see it.
Yeah.
Or maybe rent it. I don't know. Maybe it's coming out on rental really soon. It feels like a movie is on cinema for like 2 weeks now, and then it's out for rent.
I think it depends. Yeah, but it also depends on the type of movie it is. Like the Marvel movies stay up for like the normal 3 months or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, because
like the longer,
they still pull people in. Yeah.
But these smaller movies, like we were going to see the Foo Fighters movie.
It was gone.
I didn't even notice when it came, and then when I was going to book it for us, just check dates, they had one showing, and then it was gone.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Why?
It's so weird. Like,
I wonder if that movie is
so
out.
we're watching it here.
Yeah.
Like that's something we could watch this summer. Because that's another type of movie that I think they were going to make a music video, I think Dave Grohl talked about.
Just something like that.
And then, no, they were going to write an album and they went to this house. And then they were like, imagine if we made a movie here or something.
Yeah, he was like, what if this was a haunted haunted house and we blah, 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 made a movie about it.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah.
Just dumb, yeah. But, oh man, I love shit like that.
But I think they might have removed the movie because of Taylor Hawkins passing.
No, because it was gone before that was announced.
No, it sort of came out just when it was announced.
I don't think so.
It was very sort of close.
I think it came after, but it doesn't matter. Yeah. Like it was gone immediately, and like it's like removing, like they would remove Chad Boswick from like all the movies that he's played in. No, you keep going to honor their memory.
Yeah,
like,
that's how I would go about it, at least.
So I've never seen them pull a movie because of a death. Like I have not seen that happen ever.
Yeah, I can't think.
Like even Brandon Lee's movie came out, and he got bang.
Yeah,
so.
Also a good movie.
It's a very good movie, I think. I have not seen it in years.
It doesn't. It's not what it used to be.
Of course not, but
for us growing up with it, there's still enjoyment there, and it just makes it so much better knowing what happened to him.
It's like if emo could be cool, that's the movie.
That's where emo started.
Yeah, but it's so much cooler. Like,
I mean, that's cool. They've been trying to reach that level of emo since that movie.
It's insane.
Yeah.
But it's another movie that I enjoy. Like the idea behind it. It's just simple revenge story.
Yeah. It's nothing over the top apart from
it's based on a comic, but they just took the essence of it and made it well for the time.
Yeah.
I watched that movie so many times as well. Like there are some iconic moments, And the weirdest part is that Brandon Lee was killed fairly early, and a lot of the fucking movie, he wasn't even in it.
That's why
they managed to put it together.
Because they keep him like as a silhouette or in the dark, just very like you don't see him all that much, and just adds to like the ghosty vibe to the whole thing.
And you feel for him. That's the thing. A guy that's not even in there. Somehow they managed to cut it together in a way so that he didn't die for nothing. At least like a movie is nothing if you compare it to a human life, but at least he left something behind.
Yeah, because I think they'd gotten most of the close-ups and stuff, so they were safe there. But just all of the bigger action stuff, I think, was Mark Dacascos.
That was the third one or like fourth one.
But jumped in as a stunt.
Oh shit!
Body.
I have no idea. Because he has been in one star.
I know that,
Crow, but I don't know if he was.
Is that the one with Kirsten Dunst? She's in one too.
What?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I don't remember any of that.
Like City of Angels or some shit.
Yeah, some shit like that. There were like 2 or 3 movies that came after that one, and they were all basically like sacrilege.
Yeah.
I was like, if the Crow one was a religion, and the rest was just blasphemy.
Yes. We'll see if they're going to do the remake or not with Jason Momoa as... No. Yeah, I know.
He very buff.
Yeah, he's too big. He's too big, man.
I don't know. But then again,
they've done worse.
Yep. And they've ruined other IPs. Why not this one?
Yeah, what's left to ruin?
But man, there's something about new movies where they go over the top. That's the problem. Like the movies, they didn't have the budget to go over the top, so it became like something good and grounded. And then when you have the over the top budget.
How much was the budget in Over the Top? Stallone
Over the Top.
Isn't that the arm wrestling?
Oh yeah, that's actually true. I didn't even think about that. Oh my god, that movie! I love that movie though. Dude.
I haven't seen it in forever.
Yeah, dude, I don't think that's a good movie.
I just remember him breaking somebody's arm. Right?
Dude, I watched Hercules in New York with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I haven't even seen it.
Okay. Nah. I loved it. And then he says nothing basically.
And just lifts
and just lifts up. It looks buff on shit.
Of course. But that was straight from
bodybuilding
right?
too. Yeah.
Mr. Universe, I mean. Not
yeah.
Universal. He went straight from Disneyland. I'm not going to do an Arnold voice.
Come on, Robert.
Right to Disneyland. Yeah.
Come on, you got to do it. I'm Italian. Arnold. You son of a bitch.
Let's talk more about the movie. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I really enjoyed about this movie was that sense of freedom as a creator.
Yes.
Which maybe there wasn't. Maybe there was a really like strict script and they
We're
stuck
just
to everything.
It's what we felt.
Yes.
This
I think that's a really important thing to bring up, that sometimes movies can be extremely super planned, but they feel very improvised and
loosey-goosey.
Yeah. Like the Coen brothers movies are extremely, like with every and whatever they use, that's scripted. Like I heard Josh Brolin talk about his role in No Country for Old Men, and it was just like everything was scripted. I think he has one improvised thing, and that's when he's being like attacked by a dog, and that was just they just wanted to keep it. his frightened whatever it was, but yeah, I mean that's just being an extremely skilled writer and director. Making it feel effortless, you know, it's just a moment in somebody's life that we're watching and it's all just happening. It's so impressive, really, when you think about it. Like the amount of work that goes into making any movie, really, even Velocipaster, like there's effort there that people can't comprehend. If you haven't been on a movie set or know enough about movies, like you don't know. It's so much manual labor on so many levels.
Yep.
Thousands of people.
There's even like guys that run around with lamps or like smaller props. Yeah. Food and the catering and
like there's so much behind the scenes.
Yeah, there's always so much happening.
And I think really what cemented me as the movie lover that I am was being involved in the movie production and getting to actually be there on set, behind set, talking to all of these different people, and I just wanted to learn more. There was just not enough stuff for me to learn. Like I just went to everybody, even the cleaners. Like, what do you do? Okay, you're boring. What do you do?
Move on.
Yeah. Get out of my face. No, I loved every second of it, and I still really want to do something with movies, but I know the work that gets
you got to be
you have to put in.
No,
there's not enough time for me to do something like that now. Like you really kind of have to sacrifice a lot.
Yep.
And
it's a lot of long days, a lot of, like
just time waiting.
Yep.
And that's
unfortunately, that's my stunt career. It's like, oh, what did you do? Like I waited half a day.
I drew this.
Yeah, no, but it was basically that.
Yeah.
A lot of waiting. They were like, come in the morning and then we'll do the stunt stuff. And they're like, yeah, every time. We pushed it to this afternoon.
Like, great.
We are like, but I'm here.
I'm warmed
They
up
were like,
now.
yeah, there's some food in the kitchen or the catering, blah, blah, just help yourselves. And you're just sitting and waiting and waiting. But then again, you hang out with other stunt people or actors and you have fun.
Yeah. And you're not allowed to be grumpy or have a bad day when you're on a movie set. Nobody is. So everybody's super friendly and open and polite. So it's great. And it kind of makes you
They're Swedes
happy.
here, so.
Yeah. So it's you fake it till you make it, that type of thing. So you just become kind of happy and you have a good time even though you're just sitting there.
I've had, like on sets, we've had so much fun that it is like the waiting, like you have to be quiet or something. Like it always makes everything fun.
Yeah.
Like there's always something silly. There's always someone that you just vibe with, and like even if you don't know each other, it feels like you have, and you just like.
Yeah, but I mean, you're forever connected through this project, even if you're not doing anything together in the project. But just being involved, like your names are still in the credits, so like it's you kind of feel like an equal with everybody else. It's pretty cool, pretty unique. So if you have an opportunity to be like an extra or something in a movie,
just as an experience, it's fun.
Go for it. If you are interested, it's amazing.
And I'm not going to say that every production is fun.
No,
like some places that I've seen extras have been, not been taken care of well, and in most productions, though, they've been really good.
Yeah. And I think like it's probably worse in the States because
more money, more stress, more
exactly.
crazy people.
Yeah. And the productions are so extremely huge. So like having hundreds of extras for a shot, how are you going to be able to make sure every single one of them is fed and taken care of? It's just too many people.
You know what the crazy thing is?
Crazy town.
No, but I'm just... No, but not great day. Shoot out, baby. Son of a bitch. But the crazy thing is, like, we take it for granted. We watch a Marvel movie. We're like, oh, this is shit. The stories, meh.
Yeah.
But then you watch a movie where they don't have the extras. They don't have the effects. They don't have this, and you feel kind of tricked. Like, why did I watch this shit?
Velocipaster.
Velocipaster is like they added text for missing stuff.
So good.
Oh, it was so good. Just from the start, they were like, this is about as good as it's going to get.
Just so you know, this is what you're going to be watching.
Yeah. Oh, man.
That was amazing. The best.
Yeah, it was fucking insanely good. Yeah. Like, for being such a shitty movie, it delivered on all fucking expectations.
Yeah.
Like, it lowered the bar and then raised the entertainment somehow.
Oh, yeah. They did backflips over that bar.
Fucking. Oh, man, yeah. It was so good. So not expecting that.
No.
So that's a drinking game if you ever wanted one. Velocipaster.
Exactly. There is no game. You just drink.
You just drink, yeah.
And
but you don't really have to drink through the movie, though, because it's just... It is what it is.
Drink every time you see something ridiculous.
My God,
or hear
dude.
something ridiculous.
And then you're dead.
Yeah, pretty much. 15 minutes in, tops.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Yeah, it's going to kill you, like, the first fucking... Like, even when it's the drama parts, like, where they're trying to act, I mean... It's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's what parents do. They die on you. Like, what? They just died outside, motherfucker.
It's so bad.
They're still out there.
Yeah.
Oh, man. It's so absurd when you think about it. That movie is beautiful.
They're still fake burning outside.
You know what my favorite part was, though? Or like one of them, or all of them? It was like the flashback from the priest. You know, when he was thinking about the war.
Yeah. The landmine. Yeah.
Let's not spoil it, but yeah. Just thinking back. Dude, what were we talking about before we derailed?
We saw another movie today.
Yeah, but we said something prior to this.
Yeah, just more of the creative freedom, I think. When you can make a movie that looks effortless and improvised.
Yeah, that was what you were talking about.
Yeah, cool. I know. I derailed the fuck out of my own thing. But yeah, that is the feeling that I got from this movie. Like the whole Rick and Morty vibe, that it just feels
so
very improvised in a lot of parts of it. But I mean, that would be kind of impossible in a movie like this.
No, but man, I didn't expect, because it was like Michelle Yeoh in the lead. She's always been in a lot of serious productions, like a bit more on the drama side, action.
Exactly.
But I didn't expect it to be this.
She's always felt like a serious actress.
Yeah. And she is, but they took some liberties here, and like they're like exploring something different.
Yeah,
and I like that they did the absurd like route as well. Like that they didn't feel like they had to restrict it to make it this one type of movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Because they have the drama, they have the action, they have
the feels,
the feels, yeah, exactly, and
then the comedy, and
it's just this jumble, and it's all good enough to work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like nothing feels like it's a dragging, like except in the beginning.
Yeah,
when
the beginning
just,
was a little slow, and like I found. Actually, Michelle Yeoh's character very annoying and being like...
Yeah, I didn't feel the annoyance, but I just felt like they were trying to find something there. And then at some point, like I didn't even think about it at that point, but it just picks up. Yeah, it just flips and you just kind of... it gets started. Like the whole thing just gets started. And it's a hell of a ride. I like how they pull you in as well in the madness. You know what I mean? Like, so many moments in this movie that you were just like, what the fuck am I watching? You know, and it just keeps giving you those moments and you're like, what?
Yeah.
And then, once it's done that, it just calms down. And even those parts, like the way they deliver drama in some parts are just like so different. Like, very different.
Yeah.
I would say like a rock solid performance on that one, but it's insane. Like the movie just is what it, like, I don't know how to talk about this movie without spoiling the shit out of it, which we can do at the end.
Yeah.
But if you really want to watch this movie, like, it's like, I do recommend it. It's something so different from anything else I've seen.
Yeah. But still tackles a lot of the things that are very common in today's cinema, I say. Like, or just everything today. Like, even shows and stuff. Like, it feels like we're all stuck in emulating the Marvel things. Like, but... Or maybe it's just coincidence that this movie is being released now when everything...
I think that's a coincidence, actually, because this movie was announced before I knew about...
Doctor Strange?
Doctor Strange, yeah. Or hadn't seen anything from Doctor Strange.
Oh, okay.
So, I think the...
Because I think I saw Doctor Strange, the teaser for Doctor Strange, before I heard about this.
Yeah,
but I think you were earlier on this boat than I was.
But I think... I don't think this one has... any, like, they didn't pull from that movie. I think they were both in production sort of at the same time,
and that's definitely not what I meant.
But I see what you mean, yeah.
Like, the theme, overall theme, I guess, feels like we're in that sort of era of cinema now, where that is a common thing.
But like, what other movies? Well, like, what aspects of it then? Like, if we talk about that?
the whole Rick and Morty thing.
The whole Rick and Morty thing. Okay,
that it is.
But these are the only two movies that I know that do this. Like, the Marvel stuff and Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
And now this one.
Yeah. But just multiverse in general, kind of.
But where has it been done? Like, anywhere else? Like, outside of the Marvel universe and Rick and Morty?
I mean, this might be a little bit of a stretch, but just the DC stuff that they're doing... Like another Batman, but there is already a Batman, so it's but it's a multiverse.
But that's the nice thing. Like, I hate zombies.
There's no rules,
Yeah, but I hate zombies. Yeah. And I don't hate zombies. I think zombies are cool.
Yeah.
But it's like, like we get a lot of Star Wars stuff and hooray for everyone not. But it's just that when it's done well, like when Dawn of the Dead came, I was like, okay, let's watch this fucking zombie movie then. And it was so good compared to everything else. Yeah. And that's one of the better ones, before it turned green.
Yeah.
I think. I don't think it's green.
It's more yellow.
Yeah. It was all yellow. That was a cold play on words. No.
The worst.
The worst.
Yes.
But, yeah.
I got it. Zombies. Yeah.
Yeah, Dawn of the Dead.
Keep going. Zombies.
No, but I just like when someone tackles something that is current or like everyone's emulating.
Stranger Things also.
Stranger Things.
Kind of. Not multiverse, but different parallel universes.
Yeah. It's a bit more upside down.
Yeah.
We have buttons for that, but fuck it.
Yeah. But fuck it.
But fuck it. We do have that sound as well. I think Eric put it in.
Of course.
Son of a bitch. But I think like that's why I'm the biggest sort of promoter of just do stuff. It doesn't have to be original. You just have to do it a little better or more interesting than someone else.
Yeah.
And I think like this movie kind of does that. You know what I mean? Like I would say that I enjoyed this one more than I enjoyed like Dr. Madness. I was going to say Doctor Strange.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because this one, like, it kept me, like, except the bit of, like, slow start where I was like, what am I watching? And then it kind of gets to it. Like, it was like the journey was better. The story was more, like, even if it was, like, a simple story in the end, like, they just, like, it was interesting all the time. Like, they fucking, like, if it wasn't, like, interesting, it was funny. If it wasn't funny, it was something else.
Yeah.
It kept me just, and it was way longer than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
I thought like 148 tops.
Yeah,
and then
I thought
was
so
like,
too.
I was like, when it started, like, oh, this is Act 2. I was like, Act 2? We're like, we've been watching this forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I thought I was gonna like, okay, let's do, and it was fun again. Like they found a way to keep going.
Yeah. Yeah, it never really dipped after it got going, which I also really enjoyed. And just like a fresh movie.
It was a fresh movie.
That, it's so like, fucking great to see a movie that feels new or something that you haven't seen.
Yeah.
Again, it draws from different things that you have seen.
Oh man, there were so many like homages to like different things all the time.
Yeah, but so much hummus everywhere.
Yeah.
Yes, hummus.
But just to sort of like pull it to a movie that I don't like that still works for people, like the Keanu Reeves movies where he slaps people.
Matrix.
No, it's that one. The pang slapping with the gun, slapping them with the guns.
John Wick.
Yes,
because we talked about something. I was like, Bill and Ted.
Bill and Ted's slappy journey.
The slappy adventures.
Sloppy adventures of Bill and Ted.
Point Break.
But,
sloppy. Sloppy Point Break.
Sloppy. But yes, I even lost the name now. John Wick. Fuck it. I was like, Alan Wick?
Yes.
But John Wick is another example of like taking that genre, of revenge movies about, weird stuff. Avenge everything, basically. And they kind of like turn it on its head because, like they
killed his
off the dog. Yeah. And then he's put a lot of meaning into that dog, which is such a stupid fucking premise. But
it was a very cute dog.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just such a dumb premise for a movie that it will work. You know what I mean? Like,
but it's genius.
It is genius. And then
Don't
they
you
also
see
put
every fucker that killed a dog die?
Yeah.
So he's justified killing 100 people to get to that one guy that killed the dog. It's fine.
But again, it proves the point that when people create projects out of passion, it works. Not always, of course.
No.
Some people are just lousy filmmakers, but that doesn't deter them, and it shouldn't deter anyone.
Velocipaster.
It has another value. But it's so fun to see, though. And I did not enjoy Alan Wick. I was going to say, God damn it.
Fuck you, Alan. Fuck you, Alan.
But
Alan.
John Wick. Alan.
Yeah. No, I do enjoy the John Wick or Alan Wick
trilogy. Is it a tetralogy?
It's going to be a quadrilogy.
Is it quadrilogy? No, there's 5, right?
No.
Cuatro.
Cinco.
1, 2, 3, 4. Fuck.
Yeah. No. Cinco.
Oh, cinco is 5. Yeah, okay.
Not fuck. Yeah. So quadrilogy, I think, or something. Well, I have the alien quadrilogy box.
When you say it, it sounds wrong.
Yeah.
Is it really?
It's something like that. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it is. It sounds stupid, but it is. Trilogy.
Damn.
Quadrilogy.
Let's not linger here. We're dumb. Yeah, moving on.
But yeah, there's a fourth one coming. Fourth wit. John Wick.
Go forth.
Go forth.
Fourth. Go forth. It's the quadrilogy. Hey guys, welcome to the show.
Yeah, keep talking.
Yeah.
Do it.
I have nothing.
Do it.
Okay, so we watch everything everywhere.
Yeah.
No,
all at once. All at once.
So I don't know. I didn't ask you back. Like, what did you think like of the movie once it was like over and done with? What was your like?
Well, in the beginning, I wouldn't say I was disappointed, but I felt disappointed in the beginning.
Same here. I was like, oh shit. I was like,
this
the
doesn't
acting
feel good.
Yeah, same here. Like the acting wasn't really doing it.
So I felt kind of on standby for I'm just gonna zone out soon. But then, like you said, when it picked up and it really got going, it was so much fun. And then I was just hooked, and I just kept being on this crazy ride. And then, even getting a little bit of the feels towards the end. Like it delivered on so many different things and was so unexpected. So, and that, I think, actually, that was the only thing I had in my head going in was like, I hope it's unexpected. I hope this is something
I didn't know what, that's what I love about not having seen enough of it.
Yeah.
That you don't know anything and everything is a surprise.
Exactly.
When you watch these stupid trailers, they ruin all the moments of surprise, so it's not the same experience anymore.
And you are going to get that ruined anyways because everybody is dissecting every trailer. So you're going to get the screen grabs, or you're going to get all of the videos about all the things. And, so you don't even have to watch the trailer because you're going to see it anyways. So that's why I think that our new way of going about it, well, it's been your way for a very long time, I think, not watching the trailers.
Not the extended ones where they kind of like go through all the stuff. I just watched I think on Spider-Man, I don't care.
Yeah.
But on Spider-Man, though, they fucking hide a lot. Like on the Spider-Man trailers.
They fuck with you a bit.
They fuck with you. Like they like in the movie, like in the trailer, Spider-Man lands in front of something, but you never get to see what it is. And in the movie, you do get to see what the fuck is happening. And
and they remove characters.
Yeah, they removed characters. They kept them hidden, whereas in Madness or Doctor Strange, they fucking just revealed everything. Everything was just like, it's this character, it's that character. Like, and you were like, but
why?
Why would I watch this now? Like, you've shown me all of it.
Yeah, it's like, okay, now I can just wait until it's out on streaming services.
I can see the extra extended trailer and I've seen the whole thing.
Exactly. Yeah. No, but in general, this was just a really fun surprise of a movie, which is something that I've really been longing for. So I feel super happy that we did this.
Yeah. And maybe we could recommend everyone to watch this before we release this episode. Yeah. Because I think both that this movie is worth your money, like more so than Marvel's Doctor Strange. Yeah. Although I did enjoy that one as well. But I just think that we need more movies that, play around with movie making. Yeah. Like just to make passion projects,
Yeah,
and
100%.
So this one is like, if I would recommend one movie this year, I would probably recommend this one. Is it the best movie ever? No. But it does some really fun things with movies. Like they're supposed to be fun. They're not supposed to be a money grab. They're not supposed to be, No, it's
like supposed to give you back your imagination.
Yeah.
It's supposed to fuel it and give you inspiration to do other cool things. And just take the coolest things from this and make your own little thing and then become a fucking bazillionaire.
Exactly. It's all about money.
Take over Marvel.
And then cancel everything.
Yeah.
And I really liked how this movie started as well. Just like some nice cinema tricks, like it was fun. Yeah. Like it was like, I was
wish they would have done more, like we talked about.
Yes,
if they could have done a little bit more fun stuff with, well, I guess camera work or whatever.
Should we go into we've ranted for 46 minutes now?
Okay,
Should we go into a bit of spoiler?
Let's do spoiler talk. Before we dive into that, do you think it's necessary or not necessary to see it at the cinema?
I don't think it's necessary, but I was going to get to that and I forgot earlier. At the cinema, though, when it got awkwardly quiet in the cinema,
you started laughing even more.
You start laughing, yeah. And then there was this moment in the movie where everyone just got silent. The movie gets a bit silent. And then the guy beside us, it got so awkward. He was like, ha. And then Robert on my left just like ha. And then I just started laughing because they started like humming, like doing the little laugh. And then I started laughing, and then like the guy laughed and Robert laughed and then everyone laughed, and it was just like you won't get those things anywhere else, So it was a lot of fun.
It was like push the laugh button. That's what it was.
Yeah, but it didn't go on for this long.
No.
And see.
Nice. But yeah, okay. Yeah, I agree. It was fun to see at the cinema.
Yeah, but it's not necessary. No.
It's definitely not. It's not this big extravaganza with special effects and stuff. There's a few
moments I think are better at the cinema, but
movies
it's not
in general
enough. Yeah,
are better at the cinema.
Yeah.
Like, so if you are a cinema geek and you haven't seen it, I definitely say go for it.
Yeah.
And
if you want to support the movie, the money that it makes here are more important than whatever the fuck the streaming services do.
Exactly.
So I would definitely
buy the Blu-ray.
Yeah. Buy the Blu-ray and watch it at the cinema.
Yeah.
And this movie, I would like to see the behind the scenes for this.
Yeah, same.
Because it feels like Because in the beginning of the movie,
yeah.
it felt a bit stiff,
Yeah.
you know, and like the acting wasn't like getting where I wanted it to. And then somewhere along the journey, you know, like they feel like real characters, you know.
I think actually the beginning of the movie, let's go in.
Okay,
so
we've already, spoilers.
Yeah, we've already gone into, warned you. So now, yeah. I think the beginning of the movie actually is represented perfectly because that's how stiff the family is. And it just really puts you in the family, so to speak. Like, so that's why it felt so uncomfortable and it just, you kind of wanted to leave. You didn't want to be in that environment. And that's just a brilliant technique to get you in to the whole thing, like to get to know all of these different characters.
I love, like, all the characters that do get revealed. Try to yawn mid-sentence. But we got Lopan, we got whatever the kid from Indiana Jones and Goonies is called.
That was such a fun surprise. Like, I did not
I knew that because of the...
No, I because again, I've only seen the little tease of the thing in the beginning, and it didn't register that it was him.
Yeah,
and then like once you saw him,
I heard the voice.
Like,
I heard the voice. I was like, I know. Exactly
but I've never heard him speak Chinese. So
I have not.
No,
I did not know that was a thing.
Fun.
Yeah,
but just like you said. Whenever he speaks, it's the same voice.
Same voice. Yeah, it's like he aged 50 years.
Yeah,
but his voice didn't. Like it is insane. Like I just hear him talking to Indiana Jones, basically. Yeah, and driving the car, you know. And Dr. Jones. Yeah, exactly that. Like I just hear it in my head. But it's such a great. And then Grandpa is Lopan from the movie we fucking recommended 1,000 times.
Yeah, from the first episode.
And he's great.
Yeah, he's always great.
No, but he's always great, but he also does it so well here.
Yeah.
He's both the loony grandpa, he's the, you know, the sharp grandpa, he's all the grandpa.
Yeah, and the alpha.
And the alpha grandpa, yeah.
It's amazing.
Oh, it was so much fun.
So much fun.
So just to, like, if you're never going to watch this movie is about this lady and, oh shit, how do we fucking explain this? She has a dysfunctional, like she's done nothing with her life. She's the worst version of herself in all the multiverse, because this is a sci-fi movie, basically.
Yeah.
And, you know, shit starts to happen. Her husband from the alpha version of her husband from Alpha Universe, whatever the fuck that means, like kind of gives her a headset and like, oh, I have no time to explain.
Do this.
Do this, and then that's where the movie kind of starts its sci-fi elements for real. And
I think they really work with, I guess mirrors is the thing, but without them. So, like, that's how the movie starts, is with us going through a mirror into starting the movie. And then it's about these fractured universes and blah, blah, blah. So they kind of have the mirror as a metaphor, but they don't utilize the mirror enough. They don't. I think they could have done a lot of fun things with it.
Yeah, they
maybe
kind of
a little bit Moon Knight, you know, that type of thing would have been cool.
Been good
to see the different versions of
same person.
Yeah.
But what they do in this one is like they don't travel, or like she does travel mentally to a universe, and then she grabs whatever skill that version of her has to utilize in her universe.
It's Rick and Morty meets The One.
It's fucking exactly that.
That's awesome.
But The One was another movie that I, you know, like it wasn't great, but I loved the concept. And I still love the concept.
And I still want to rewatch it. I haven't been able to go back. But maybe I should tonight. I don't know. I need to see it again for sure. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to hate it too.
Yeah, so, probably.
So I'm not going to watch it tonight.
Maybe not.
No.
But it's such a fun take on the multiverse, and it's so over the top, silly, and it goes to places, you know, up your ass and beyond, like where you don't expect it. Like it is different. Like I did not think they were going to go that route. Like,
nope. And I do love that the core of the movie is very family oriented.
No, but that's the story. The story is about this family that have kind of, you know, drifted apart a little.
Yeah.
Like the dad and the mom. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And they have this family business that's going really poorly, and the mom has a lot of dreams that she never did anything with. And if you have like a Chinese friend, or if you're Chinese yourself, like you'll see a lot of the stuff that they're trying to portray.
Yeah.
That is common in, I guess, like American, like it's probably common, but I'm thinking like growing up in the US, which is where they are as well.
Yeah.
You'll see a lot of the similarities, and it's and having friends that come from that background as well is like I can so see it when I visit my friend Chow at the restaurant. Oh man, it's the best. And the stuff that his mom does is so foreign to me, but it is this movie. And the way that she talks to him and he talks to her, it's pretty fun. And you get some of that in Shang-Chi as well, like how they are as a family and when he visits.
When they're at home.
When they're at home, yeah. And I feel like this movie's trying to sort of tap into that, and that's, I think, the hard sell in the beginning of this movie.
Exactly.
But it kind of just all comes loose later, and you really feel it,
just be patient and wait, and then enjoy the ride.
Mm-hmm.
But one thing that it didn't give me was the urge to go and write my own, which I normally get. This one was just like an enjoyable ride. Thank you. Like I'm just gonna process it and then watch it again sometime.
No, but I really like the idea that we had, like when we talked about it later, about having these like the movies that we like where they just talk, like Clerks or Mallrats, which is basically carried by talking.
Yeah.
Imagine like that type of movie through the multiverse, something like I don't know how to tie that together because this movie was the perfect example of. Like they had this simple story and then they threw a multiverse in there, and they managed to, as successfully as you can, tie it back together, in a way that, left you satisfied at least, like it didn't like, oh, fuck, they should have.
Exactly. There was no they should have other than like they could have made more stuff, but
I feel like it was long enough.
Just enough of everything to really showcase a multiverse.
Yeah.
And to the extent of going really kind of apeshit with it.
They had so much fun with this. Like the Ratatouille kind of reference. Oh, it's so good. I love the whole explanation of what she was trying to sort of say.
Yeah.
It was like this raccoon and blah, blah, blah. Like, oh, it was so much fun. Like,
and it's so great that that's a thing. Like,
oh, yeah, it was really a thing.
Yeah.
Like,
amazing. And I really did like the antagonist of the movie as well. Like it made a lot of sense in many ways, but just I guess the powers of the antagonist were awesome.
Oh man, like all the crazy, like they really thought of dumb shit, and it was I guess this silly unexpected stuff that was the power, or how to describe it. Like it was just. Improbability of something like that happening was how to trigger stuff, basically. It was just, It was just such a crazy, like, I didn't have time to process it and I haven't thought about it.
No.
But it was just like, I don't know. Like, if you write it down, maybe it doesn't make sense. Like, you're like, oh, well, this is a gap.
How would you even write that down?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well.
Seriously, like, the stuff, like, if you just think of that one scene with the main antagonist going through these people.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's
like,
so insane.
I was just sitting there, like, dumbfounded.
Yeah, how the fuck did they put this together?
Like, no way. Like, nobody can think about stuff like this. Like, what did they eat and smoke? Like, they must have been drinking acid.
I'm thinking, like, when you write a movie down and you're like, oh, well, like for example, Doctor Strange is the perfect example.
Yeah.
There are a lot of plot holes. There's a lot of stuff that they built up that they don't follow the rules of and stuff like this movie, like, it probably has that, but I never spent a minute thinking about it like I did in Doctor Strange. I was like, why did they, why this?
Yeah, there's a lot of setups and no payoffs.
Yeah, exactly.
But here, everything was sort of tied together. Yeah, all at once.
All at once.
Yeah. No, but it really was. Yeah. Like, I think the title of the movie is really great.
Oh, it's
like,
so good.
It just fits perfectly to what we got to witness. And I do feel like we did witness something here. Like I feel privileged in a way.
Same. I want to write to Michelle Yeoh that and the whole team, like this was something different. Like
thank you for making this.
For making this, yeah.
Because I'm hoping this will inspire other filmmakers to really
do whatever the fuck you want. Like,
yes. Because now, I mean, Netflix is tanking. Because
I think it'll go up again.
Yeah, for sure. But
like it all evens out of it.
Hopefully it's been like we've gone over the hump of doing all of the woke and like all of that PC stuff has gone to its peak, and now
that's why I love the Ricky Gervais special. If you guys haven't seen that one.
Yeah, me too. Because it really
it's kind of perfect with that one though.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. But the fact that they really are pushing that special, the Ricky Gervais special, in a time like this, says a lot.
Yeah, it says a lot.
Yeah.
And I think I liked something that Ricky Gervais did say was that if you expect
Ling
to walk through this, no, not that one. If you expect to walk through life without being offended. I don't remember the rest, but it was good.
something smart.
Something smart. I was gonna actually do. I was gonna do a quote like that on Instagram in my stories, like something smart _. Maybe I've done this before actually, but and then just write my name, as the person, like Confucius or something smart.
Yeah, straight circle.
Straight circle indeed.
Oh yeah. No, but the Ricky Gervais special was fantastic.
It was, and I must admit, like sometimes when he like goes for this stuff, even I was like,
same.
Because you are a product of your time.
But it also makes you laugh.
No, I laugh
so wrong
at all of it.
Yeah.
But I think that's the beauty of it.
That's what we need. We need somebody to challenge the
weirdness,
the status quo or everything.
Yeah.
But you can't fold every time somebody's like, I'm so butthurt with this, blah, blah, blah. Of course I had to.
I'm not only hurt, I am butthurt about this.
This podcast is definitely like evidence of how PC we are, you know what I mean?
I guess, yeah.
Like we are holding back a lot of things, I think. Like,
we
could
are,
be so much worse.
Oh yeah, of course. But then again, I don't have a point with the stuff I say. Like he makes a very valid point as well. Like
again, with tying things together.
Like your penis.
Perfect.
No.
Yeah, exactly. That's how long it is.
Oh my God, no.
It's thin.
So how do we wrap this up, Robert? How do we do everything everywhere all at once?
With my penis.
Okay. Oh shit, that was not the one I was aiming for, but it was perfect. Okay, I was not going for that one, but that is good enough.
So we're wrapping it up. Man, just watch the movie.
Yeah, just watch the movie, because like we could spoil everything.
Yeah, we've tried to not spoil any of the really
and then
good
we
parts.
said spoilers, but we didn't spoil shit
Like
anyway.
always.
We told you that it was going to be a multiverse. That's basically what it is.
that was the spoil.
Yeah. So do go out there and watch this movie. Watch it with a friend that kind of appreciates cinema.
Yeah.
Like it has both, cinematography. It has some fun 3D like CGI.
Yeah.
It has, like a bit of everything.
Yeah.
Like the fucking title is perfect.
Yeah.
It has exactly that.
And just go in with an open mind and don't expect anything, because that's probably just going to disappoint you or make you happy. But yeah, go in as blind as you can. If you've listened to this episode, I mean, hopefully we didn't ruin it
you're
for
not
you.
deaf and blind when you listen to this.
Hopefully. And let us know what you thought of the movie. If you have seen it, just comment on the Discord. And I really hope you enjoy the movie. We had a blast watching it.
Yep.
And if you're in Sweden, remember that you can actually use your point from buying cinema stuff to buy tickets for free.
Yeah. If you go on early screenings, I don't think you can at prime times, like weekends and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But if it's in the earlier part of the day, you can.
Perfect. I actually prefer going earlier.
Same.
Yes.
But thank you for listening.
Thanks, guys.
Go out in the sun and get butthurt.
Yeah, go.
Sunburn, I mean.
Yeah,
sunburn.
Not
butthurt.
I mean butt burned.
Butt burned.
Yeah, exactly. Do that. All of it.
Yes. But Elias and but Robert is out.
Do all of that all at once. There we go. We are out, motherfucker!
I feel bad. Do, 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 do.